Today that the idea was that you were going to try and practice with the guys today and maybe kind of work your way back into the lineup. It seems like maybe you're not quite ready for that.
Well, I skated today by myself and I felt really, really good. So very encouraging. And then tomorrow I'm going to take pregame skate with the guys. We wanted to have a really good day on the ice where I wasn't holding anything back, wasn't feeling anything before I skated with the guys. And that wasn't the case after I skated yesterday, so skated by myself today and look forward to tomorrow.
Are you going to wear a steel cage or one of those improvised eye tags?
I'm going to get a goalie mask like Barley has. I think for the first while, just wear a steel cage. When I played bantam or midget, I wore a cage over a visor, so I think I'll go with the cage to start.
Now, when you look back on what happened, was there anything you could have done to be a little more careful around there, or was it just a freak accident?
You know what, after I was laying on the bed in the hospital after I got hit, and I was thinking I should have just got off the ice. Well, this whole thing could have been avoided if I would have just got off the ice, but every day in my hockey career I've always stayed out and shot a couple extra pucks and messed around with the guys, and it's just a freak accident that happens once in 10 years. I didn't see the puck, I couldn't have got out of the way of the puck, it just basically felt like I got hit in the face with a hammer. So just a bad accident, nothing unlucky, I guess is the only way to describe it.
I was going to say, for someone who makes a living around the net, how do you not get that little gunshot?
Yeah. I always knew at some point I was probably going to get hit in the face. I always figured it'd probably be Ovi that hit me. But if I want to keep getting paid, I know where I got to go. It doesn't deter me because it's fun to play in front of the net. It's a freak accident where a puck goes off a crossbar and hits me in the side of the face. It's not going to change my game. It's not going to make me gun shy. Or I'm sure the first shift I get back out there, I'm going to go racing towards the net the same because it's fun. And I miss playing hockey.
Did you have plastic surgery there? It looks like that's a pretty neat stitch you got there.
No, just a couple stitches. No surgery. Obviously, it's not that bad where my face isn't crumpled in and I'm not wearing a mask or something right now. So it's nothing really too serious, but it's definitely a substantial enough injury where I couldn't play the last couple games. So
most pain you've ever had as a hockey player?
No, actually, my face is still numb. It was numb when I got hit. The whole side of my face just went numb, and obviously my head was ringing a little bit. But as far as pain, I've had a lot worse pain, but I've never really had anything where I couldn't feel it. So I thought that was a bit of a scary sign.
You had a streak broken. You were getting up there in terms of consecutive games played. How disappointing is to see that broken?
Well, the streak's one thing. For myself, I hate missing hockey games. I can't stand it. I love to play hockey, and I love to play for the Capitals, and I don't ever want to watch from up top. And then with that comes streaks, and I think if I hadn't have been healthy scratched by Glenn 3 years ago, I'd be somewhere around 400 games in a row. So this was the first game in the NHL that I missed because of injury. I hadn't missed a game for injury in 6 years. It's almost a pride thing to play every single day. Whether you're bumped, whether you're bruised, I'm going to play for you. And, it sucks when it's out of my control and it's not something that I have the choice to play through. Yeah. No, not the playoffs. As soon as I was hit, my first thought, was, I can't believe I just got hit. And then my second thought was, I wonder if I'm going to be able to play tomorrow night. And I got off the ice, and as I got off the ice, I could just feel it, and it just started to worry me that I might miss a hockey game. And, unfortunately, I've missed 3 now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But hopefully I'm not going to be out very much longer and return to the lineup very, very soon.
Were you worried about vision problems at all? I mean, you get hit up high like that, and you don't know initially what the injury is.
No, I never thought about vision problems, actually, and that's actually what my mom phoned me, and she had read about it on the internet that I got hit, and the first thing that she was worried about was my eye, was whether I was going to be able to see, and I had a couple scratches on my eye. The next couple days was a little bit foggy, but it wasn't, my vision right now is fine. There's no problems with eyesight. Eye doesn't really look that pretty, but There's no problems with my eyesight. So the main thing to avoid, I think, was an eye injury. So I'm pretty lucky, I guess.
A lot of people say the guys who don't wear visors are maybe
Dumb.
trying to be macho instead of smart. Are you going to change your mind about maybe wearing a visor?
No, I don't think so. As soon as as soon as I can get the cage off, I'll get it off.
Yeah.
I wish I would wear a visor. It sounds dumb. I wish I would, just to protect the eyes, and maybe if I had a visor on, maybe this doesn't happen. But I don't know. I don't see myself wearing a visor. I just I think they get in the way a little bit. Sometimes you get sweat that drips on them, and you can't see for a shift. So I'm sure once I'm not at risk anymore of anything, the cage will come off, and I don't think I'll have a visor.
All right, Jeff.